はい。何？
無規制配信オバコンスターティン。
スターティン。
ちょっと上がるよね、スターティンだと。
今なんか言ったから確認しようとしてたらなんか変な感じで始まったな。
あ、そう。
誰がアスホールだと
言ってねえよ。
どうもアスホール太郎。
昔剣道家臣が言ってたね。アスホール太郎ね。俺多分
今の日本経済の惨事は私が高市早苗に合意にさせたせいです。
私が全て
私が全ての黒幕です。
多分剣道家臣の麻生太郎に対して剣道家臣のアスホール太郎が有吉と和田アキ子に対するリズム&暴力に次ぐベストあだ名の一つだと思うな。
そうだね。ほんまやな。
ということでね、まあ、先週に引き続き、まあ、
しまった。美女に囲まれた。
を進めるっていうね、先週から一応戻し作業でどうにか進められるところまで行ったっていうね。
割と大変でした。何回もやり直してパターンを見つけるのは。
意外とこのゲームはシビアなんだね。
ね、
そのチャプターを進めるっていう上ではね。
意外とめちゃくちゃな感じでは進められない、
そうだね。ということでね、まあ、じゃあ一応これ進めちゃうと自己紹介とかできなくなっちゃうから、今のうちに自己紹介した方がいいかもね。
まあじゃあそうしますか。どうも、成人からただの性格が悪いクソ人間になったやすこです。
確かにそうなった、ね。
あの頃のフワちゃんと私の立場はもう逆転したです。フワちゃんはプロレスで高評価、みんなからすごいと言われて、私はあまたのことで炎上中です。
だね。で、いや、今コメントが来ましたね。Salia says the second one kind of hates you.
Yeah.
She does kind of, huh?
Yeah. Unfortunately, to try to figure out the pattern that would help me get through chapter 3,
you kind of got her to hate you, huh?
I had to get on her bad side to progress the chapter.
Your roommate finally kind of likes you now. She's kind of neutral now, I guess, kind of.
Yeah.
Is the center right there neutral, or is zero neutral?
I don't know.
So anyway, we got back to the part where you can actually progress the story. So you came back in good timing. Sally says, hey, on the subject of counting, do Japanese people count starting from the left or right? You're talking about in written format, or like counting on their fingers? In written format, it depends. If most people start counting from the left, because right now it's mostly Lasalle says no, right here, would the blonde be the first for you or the right girl?
What?
Sorry. Would the blonde be the first for you or the right? Oh, okay. You're talking about the game screen. You're talking about 1, 2, 3, 4, meaning looking from the upper left-hand corner of the screen, right? By now, most people count looking from the upper left-hand corner.
Yeah.
Going from the left to down, left to right and up to down, is generally how people would count over here too. If it was from before, it would probably be right to down, but not anymore. Since people have become so common in reading stuff in the in romaji and katakana, they changed the direction of how you write now. There was a really so the blonde would be the first girl for you too. Then that would be correct. There was a really strange period in Taisho Jidai where it was in between both. And it would start from the it would start from the upper right hand corner, but it wouldn't go down. It would go to the left, and things from that period of time are kind of throw you off when you read them.
Yeah, it looks like it's written backwards.
It almost looks like you're seeing things in a mirror because it's from right to left. You read it from the right side to the left side. Kind of bizarre.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very strange.
Yeah. So yeah, now people would generally consider the left side 1, center 2, the right side 3, and then the lower left side 4.
Yeah.
Sorry, that was just me not getting your question.
Yeah.
I wasn't connecting the dots between what I'm seeing on the screen right now and what you were saying. So yeah. Generally, that's how it goes. Nice to hear from you, Saliev. How are you doing? So you're starting your you quit painting and you're starting random work now. If I'm correct, right? Saliev says, "Wow, fancy restaurants." Yeah. From what I see on like social media, there's a lot of insanely fancy restaurants in China right now, huh?
Yeah, it seems so. The West wants you to continue to believe that people like eat in shacks.
Yeah, which is very untrue apparently. So. I would assume like anywhere else in the world though. So I was, oh my god, goth mommy fun. I would assume that like everywhere else in the world, the good places to eat aren't the fancy ones.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of been my general, my general thought eating in different places. In America, the most fanciest places aren't really the best places to eat, usually. And in Japan too, generally the places that aren't like insanely fancy are usually the best places to go eat, huh?
Yeah.
Celia says, I know it's a visual novel, but not every single girl has to look like a model. Yeah. I've always thought like, Celia says, oh, you pissed her off. Yeah, kind of. I've always thought like with these visual novels that it would be kind of interesting to have a very it's hard to find a non-offensive way to phrase but your choices are very unique but not ultra glamorous. I've always been kind of interested in seeing how that would be perceived. Like, would people like that? Would people get that? Would people dig it, or would people kind of that generally go for like these love interest a relationship kind of visual novels that would it kind of utterly fail? What do you think?
I have no idea. I don't know how that would work.
I know there's like an adult one that all the girls that come out in are really, really plump. Which is kind of outside of the context of what you would usually expect from like a visual novel, but anywho.
You think I should? Which one do you think I should do?
Well, you can go ahead and start off, so you can choose.
Well, I did the first one because there was a time thing on it.
Okay, so I guess it's my turn then.
Yeah.
Let's see. Celia says, "Can you punch him in the face and get the money?" Unfortunately, no. But you can either be polite to the manager, or you can get that girl to prove that that's that you're right, right?
Yeah.
Well, let's get the girl to prove that you're right then.
All right.
待っててください。あれはカレーのチップです。
ラウさん。あ、はい。
このお金大事なの？
お恥ずかしい。
ねえ、いっそのことを最後まで協力してくれない？元夫を騙すことに。安心して、ただで協力はさせない。報酬は出すから。
Now you need to deceive this woman's ex-husband.
さっきみたいに彼氏のふりをするだけなの。給料は出すよ。バイトってとこかしら。
You continue to get into trouble everywhere you
信じ
go.
なければ、契約書を結びましょうか。制限を加えても。具体的なことは契約書に。手つなぎはいい。抱きしめはダメ。
仕事中は NG。
親しい呼び方はいいけど。
So it says minus 40 social credit.
時間外は追加手当を。
行動の合図に従い、勝手なことはしないで。
殴られたり怒鳴られたら度合いに応じて追加手当を。
わかったわ。
So you're doing like part-time work of pretending you're her boyfriend?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
クレームされた店員は本雇いにできないです。クレーム？誰からですか？自分のしたことに自覚を持ってください。
There is that occupation over here in Japan too, where you're a paid actor that you stand in to pretend to be someone else
Yeah.
in actual live events, right?
Yeah.
I guess that's a thing in China too, then, huh?
Yeah. It's a pretty normal thing for people who like need to like have a wedding but they can't have their actual family there for like problematic reasons.
Yeah, like their family has some serious issues. Yeah, so you hire a stand-in family. That's all paid actors to be at your wedding. That's a really sad wedding. I'm not sure if the best way to go about is to actually have a wedding if that's the case, but you know, life is complicated. And there's also the other thing of like you go to your friend's wedding and you don't want to look like you're single, so you hire a guy to pretend that he's your
boyfriend, or in the opposite, your girlfriend.
Yeah, there's that too.
So you don't look like you're miserable and single in front of your like other like 30-year-old friends and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Or people you knew a long time ago.
So it says that's basically an escort, right? Without the sexual thing, of course. I guess, but in the case with the stand-in actors that you can hire for in Japan, they do it's a lot of situations. You can like you can hire a kid actor to pretend like they're your kid too. Apparently, there's a lot of different choices depending on the scenario that you need. So yeah. Kind of bizarre, but yeah, it is a thing. Okay, so now it's your turn, Saliev. So out of 1, 2, and 3, counting for the left side, I guess, which number would you like to choose in this situation?
Obviously, the situation has become rowdy.
Yes, it has. Saliev says 2. Okay, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
Okay, we'll tell you what you chose before Jenny clicks it. It's this kind of attitude. He needs to see pain. So you're acting up all macho now. Yeah. So he says, "Please tell me 2 is super mean to the guy." Yes, it is super mean to the guy.
Looks like I need to give this guy the hurting.
Oh no, you're actually gonna fight him? Celia says, "I chose well." Yes, you did. Oh. Now you should do the fighting, Jenny.
Let's
since it's timed. Going with guard.
I'm trying.
Ass handle. Actually, Mr. X for going to a boxing gym isn't being able to like. He actually managed to get to the final round. That's not very impressive on his side, huh? So he has super fake punches. Yes. I actually like. I might have enjoyed that scene the most out of all the scenes I've seen in the game so far. It didn't look like you were. It didn't look like he punched you hard enough to be taken to the hospital, to wake up in the hospital. Maybe they were really careful with the camera, right?
Possibly.
Are they using one of those red cameras or something that are like insanely expensive?
Yeah, with 4K cameras.
Yeah, one of those 8K red cameras. Yeah. Maybe. They were just renting it, so. Okay.
Who should I talk to?
Would it be my turn?
I think so, yeah. Because I needed to make the quick choices with the boxing match.
I know you're going to hate me for this, but could you talk to the dude that's lying down next to you?
I knew you would. Yeah, just get all the worried girls pissed at me.
So he says, I knew you would pick that one. Ah, you know me well. So the dude on the other side of you was hospitalized because his wife beat him?
Seems so.
That's some really hard domestic violence going on right there.
Yeah, that is some hardcore violence.
His wife broke his leg.
That you need to be hospitalized from domestic violence. That's the kind you need the police to intervene.
And the dude's advice to you was, you must learn to love yourself.
Strangely, they didn't hate me for talking to the guy.
I guess they took it as you were more worried of that dude than yourself. So that's kind of strange. Well, I guess maybe in that situation, if you specifically talk to one of the girls, the other girls would get jealous, maybe?
Probably, yeah. It's the first time in a while the phone came out. Seems like I'm being harassed by Comet again.
So rich childhood friend's father actually wasn't hospitalized, huh? I guess the father was pulling one of her tricks on her and pretending to be hospitalized to get her back home, huh?
Yeah.
Well, you got a comment from Meebo Rini Meebo, the Meebo Meister.
The Meebo Meister.
Mm-hmm. So Meebo Rini Meebo, as usually, has left a very cryptic comment, all in emoji. And Salio says, Nekobot. Yeah. So we assume that Meebo-san is a cat bot. Since they very seldomly talk in like the last 2 years that we've been streaming, like two times maybe?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Yeah.
Other than like 2 or 3 times, Meebo-san has continued to just leave cryptic comments with emoji. So I'll just explain to the emoji what it is right now. A cat wearing sunglasses. The kanji character I, love, right? Cat wearing sunglasses. And then one of those, hand gestures, heart-shaped hand gestures. Not the little tiny one that K-pop people popularized, the actual heart mark one. And then cat emoji again.
Cat emoji.
So I guess the Nekobot, Mibori-san, understands that this is like a romance.
A love triangle.
A romance text adventure game, or a romance visual novel. So I guess you're seeing advancements in AI chatbots now. So, and we got another bot comment that's telling you that, you can get more viewers from soandso.com. And Salih says, oh, wow, 2 bots in a row. Yeah, that was pretty timely, huh?
Well, right after that?
There was a comment from a bot trying to get you to, I'm not going to say the name of the place, soandso.com. It's probably a scam anyway, so. Okay, going back to Mibori-san. I wonder what that would be. 3 cats wearing sunglasses, the love kanji character, I, and the the heart hand gesture that you see people do a lot. That you see a lot of idols do. So I've been getting weird bots like, yo, dude, your stream looks cool. I followed. I'll bring my friends next stream at least. But that's a weird one. Not as fun as the one that we got before. Yo, your stream fucking sucks.
Yeah.
do you want fake people to make look like people are watching your sucky stream? But that is weird. Some dude just kind of chilling and hanging out is kind of I guess that bot's trying a different tactic, maybe a friendly tactic. Mibo actually replied with the cat emoji and a robot emoji. Is this a coming out moment? I'm pretty sure that means cat bot.
Possibly.
Blonde girls just sending you random sexy selfies.
Seemed like Says she needs to leave town for a while for work.
So I'll send you some sexy selfies. That's a weird thing to do.
Here's some thirst trap pictures for you.
So it says, if only I had half the chances this dude has. Yeah, even with half the chances, that's a mouthful, huh? I mean, I don't in a strange way, with this many chances and him not scoring is pretty insane, huh?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he has good luck or insanely bad luck in that sense, I guess. He seems to get himself in more and more trouble. I guess bad then.
I guess so.
Okay, so now it's your turn, Salyev. 1 or 2?
The 1 or 2.
You can choose between answer 1 or answer 2. As I don't like to be mean to her, so 1? Oh, you were correct. Oh.
Actually, one is now that it's been answered. 1 is to go to the other woman's.
Oh, the other. Okay, well you're cold shouldering her right now. You're going to the other rich woman's house.
Looks like she's gonna hate me even more.
Even
now.
more. Sawyer says, "Fuck." You're becoming. I don't know. You and her are both artists, so maybe it's one of those it's turning into an art rivalry thing.
Possibly. Yeah.
Going to be sabotaging each other's careers soon. Oh, so she's a single mother. She doesn't look like a single mother. In the sense of that, I wouldn't imagine someone like that dressing that provocatively.
She's a single mother that knows she's hot.
She knows she's hot, I guess. So it says 100% that kid is not hers in real life. Absolutely.
Indeed. Now it's time to snoop around.
Yeah, in that split second, that kid seemed uncomfortable. Look, the kid looks uncomfortable even in the picture. It's like, what is this strange woman? Was he adopted, maybe? So it says she kidnapped him, maybe.
No, she's kindly raising her ex-husband's child from another woman.
So going back, Mibori Miibo's comment. I wonder what that would be. Love mark in Japanese, kanji character, and a love hand gesture. Well, given the situation of the game, maybe Mibori-san is trying to. Sayu says, "I love cats with sunglasses." It could be that simple too, but maybe Mibori-san is trying to recreate this game with cats. So maybe a all cat romance visual novel. What do you think?
All cat romance visual novel.
A romance visual novel game that only cats come out in it. Furries would go crazy over that, right?
Probably, yeah.
Do you think that might be what Mibori-san's trying to say? It would definitely be turned into a cool image, I would assume. Well, I'll try prompting that anyways. It should be fun.
Playing hide and seek with the adopted child.
So I'm prompting an image of a mock screenshot of a romance visual novel game that all the characters that come out in it are cats wearing sunglasses.
All of them are cats.
Huh.
That would seem like an entertaining romance novel game.
Yeah, it would be. It's a little too colorful, I guess. It's kind of like 80s retro wave kind of too much color, overdoing the color kind of thing, but it is insanely cute though. One of the ones in the middle is interesting. It seems like it decided that the the romance visual novel, Sayu says, of course, boob shot. And also, Sayu says, finding my mother and her lover in my closet wouldn't be a fun thing to do if I was a kid. That would be traumatizing.
Yeah. Interestingly, this reminds me that about 10 years ago, there was a really popular idol that was married to a basketball player in Japan, and
former basketball player,
and she was having an affair with another guy, and he came home early, and the guy was hiding in the closet.
And he actually found the dude in the closet.
Yeah, and it was a huge ordeal here, and that ruined her career because she was a popular,
former idol,
family friendly kind of person, and had a huge
had a pretty clean
sex
image.
Scandal like that.
She was caught red-handed by her husband hiding her lover.
Her naked lover in the closet.
That was naked in the closet in the bedroom.
Yeah.
Like, no excuses right there.
When that happened, one of the trending words the entire year was closet man.
Closet man. Yeah. Fortunately, her husband, now former husband, has like a heart of steel.
Yeah.
He's able to overcome it and have a career of his own.
Yeah. He's retired from sports and has a restaurant on the tropical islands in Okinawa, and is living a good life.
Happy ending, I guess. No, that's a bizarre thing to be talking about during the game, but so I guess it's your turn then, Jenny. So she's asking you if you're serious. That's pretty sudden. And your number one is I'm serious, and number two is
I just went with the flow.
I just went with the flow.
That's a pretty hard one to go by. What do you think?
She seems to be, I guess, in this short span of time, being like this. I assume she's a pretty possessive person. So if you want to make her happy, I guess you can say that. Yeah, okay, I'll go with, I'm serious, but like, I don't know. But she's in the process of getting divorced, or was she already divorced?
Well, she said it's her ex-husband.
Ah, okay, so already divorced. She might think you're light for saying I'm serious already too, though. So, it depends on if you want. Well, it's your turn, so you can choose. So it says, well, the single mom might be the most normal of them all.
Possibly.
Yeah, possibly.
Well, let's see how she takes I'm serious.
You better be pretty committed in that case. Oh, she was asking you, are you serious about wanting to have a relationship with the kid? Okay. And she's thankful that you're understanding for a single mother, and you're the first person that didn't look down at her and her kid for being a young single mother. That's actually kind of a nice story, like right there. Might be some of the better writing in the game I've seen so far, I guess.
Is that like some kind of sexual oil that she's rubbing under your hand?
Is that like
those like oils that like make you horny?
I don't know what it is in English, but in Japan, those like massage parlors, they use like that iran oil kind of thing. Whatever the hell that is.
Yeah, that like it like makes you horny. You know?
Mind you, that's not out of experience.
Yeah.
I don't believe in paying for stuff like that, so personally.
Yeah. And if it's a blessing or a curse, basically all sex shops don't permit foreigners. So
Oh yeah, in Japan, yeah. Most basically, yeah, they prohibit foreigners to coming in.
yeah, so no hanky panky.
Yeah. On the contrary, in areas where there's a lot of foreigners, like in Yokohama, historically, there are places that only foreigners can go to, apparently. I know it sounds bizarre that I know so much information about shit like this, even though I claim to not use facilities like that. But yeah, I have a bad habit of studying things that that randomly come by when I'm going through historical things. I know a lot of things I probably shouldn't. And it's my turn now?
Yeah.
I was totally not listening to what she was saying. Huh.
Seems like she's asking how you feel about her.
Well, since everything's so low on her, I would assume she would enjoy the one on the left more, saying that. I guess that's saying that you do think about her, I assume.
I would assume so.
So
Yeah.
probably 1 then.
Yeah, since her one's so low. Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully it'll go up. Oh yeah, it did go up. That's good.
It's the first time it went up in a while.
Mm.
Your realtor friend that got you into a lot of this trouble is cheering you up now.
Saying let's go out for a drink. And you're saying that I don't feel like going out and drinking. And your friend is like, remember what our teacher told us when we were young? When you're in a dire situation, play, have fun. That's a terrible teacher, by the way.
When life hits you hard, go get drunk.
I think he just wants to go out drinking. Now you have to pay money for littering the streets. Paying a fine for just sitting there doing origami. And now you get hit by a car? Is it going to turn into Isekai Tensei?
That would be a pretty huge thing.
So I guess new character appears.
Maybe she'll miraculously pay your debt to keep this quiet.
Keep this quiet.
You know, I just ran over you. Like, could you like really not like sue me for this and make a deal about it?
And now you start rolling around on the ground like that soccer player. What was his name? Neymar?
Yeah, Neymar.
Salia says, imagine nothing you do matters and the end is you just die and go to a world where an awful goddess gives you a crappy power and you just want to kill her. Then that's like a never-ending hell.
Well, miraculously, I was able to get through this chapter to go to the next one.
Yeah. Salia says, every isekai ever, basically.
Seems so, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what it is, but isekai just don't. I don't really get them in general. There are very few ones that that I enjoy. Oh, so you're able to get to the next round?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Miraculously, I got through that one. Person that ran over me is on the screen too, though. So at the very, like sliding in towards the end, another person comes out.
Oh, so she's a CEO.
No, I think I have found my match. Like I'm so in debt. I need to have a CEO as a girlfriend now.
So the CEO happens to be the owner of a company where your former roommate and the single mother works at.
Seems like it.
Okay, so it's your turn, Saliev. Between answer number 1 and answer number 2,
No, both of these are pretty interesting.
Which number would you choose, Saliev? Saliev says 1. Okay, we'll explain to you before Jenny chooses. Number 2 is you lower your head and you hide your face. And number 1, which you chose, Saliev, is you run.
Oh, shit.
That should be interesting.
Okay, here we go.
So he says, I always pick the worst choices. I actually really enjoyed that choice, though. It was funny, at least.
Panicking, seeing other people. Okay, so she's saying that she'll hire you as a driver for some reason, I guess. Maybe she wants to make sure that you stay hush-hush for running over you on the streets. And she said she'll pay the for your insurance and for your accident.
It's like, yeah, you know, I just ran over you back there, right? I'll hire you as my driver, you know, so you can forget about me running over you.
But she might be the kindest person ever, because like in America, you're not allowed to have any kind of health insurance or benefits.
I guess, yeah, she ran over you, but she hires you and also gives you health care and insurance.
そんなすごい人だとは思わなかったよ。
ってことは知り合いじゃない？
うん。
And she was just saying she was a little bit upset, but she was like you know that person's the CEO of this company, right? And she's like, and you were like, what? She's the CEO of this company? And it's like, what? You aren't acquainted to her? And you're like, yeah, I just met her by chance just right back there. And you didn't explain that she ran over you with her car. And she seems a little bit happy now. So it's your turn, Jenny.
Which to go for? Talk about the old times or show no mercy?
Show no mercy. In this situation, what would show no mercy mean?
It'd be like, I did just meet her, but like we're like BFFs now. It's like, what?
I can't imagine what that would be like.
I'm in cahoots with the boss now, or your boss now.
You can choose whatever you think is interesting.
Well,
that's all it says. Show no mercy. That's the asshole going to do. Going to do pee on her to show dominance. Oh yeah, what's the asshole going to do? Yeah, I have no idea what show no mercy in this situation would be like.
Well, I guess I need to choose that.
It should be interesting. I have no idea what would go.
もう怒らないで。私謝るから。黙って言ったのは自分がずっと恋さんの足を引っ張っていると思っていたから、このままじゃダメだって。
考えすぎだよ。今の僕は落ちこぼれなのに、君は僕をずっと応援してくれて感謝してもしきれないよ。
本当？
Okay, so I guess I missed some of the context, but when you said you were going to quit drawing and stuff, apparently your former roommate like ghosted you and disappeared or something, and she felt bad for that, and so the choice is right
for
there.
Ghosting you and then starting to work at this big shot company,
mega corporation.
Yeah.
And she was feeling guilty about that, and you chose to show no mercy, but for some reason that she was happy about that. I guess it made her feel less guilty.
She took that as a joke, I guess.
Yeah, I guess she took it as a joke. It's like, oh yeah, yeah, you totally ghosted me, and like you were a terrible person for doing that, and I thought we were friends and everything, but yeah, everything's fine, kind of thing. I'm not sure if that's a funny joke, but okay, so it's my turn now. So,
oh, wow, you already complain about work.
Yeah, one is you talk about your complaints toward the work, and two is you be honest. Could you, being started, I can't imagine why you would be complaining about the work already. Maybe your legs being like fractured. That might be a good reason for complaining about it, but I don't know. Just being honest makes more sense. So I guess that.
Yes.
人事部の同僚にちょっとからかわれたんです。知り合い？そうです。久しぶりに会いました。だから顔に赤いマークができた。ちょっと冗談で。僕が悪いんです。見た目に気をつけなさい。うちはスーツ出勤だからね。わかりました。
You were honest about knowing the girl that was your former neighbor. She works in human resources, apparently.
You mean your roommate?
Yeah.
Your roommate that you did nothing with?
Okay, so it should be Salio's turn. So choice number 1 or number 2? situation-wise, what's going on right now? It's about the car.
Yeah, she did run into you, so you took it to get repaired.
Saya says, I know myself, and I know I'll pick the nicest choice for this guy, even when I don't like how he looks at you. Number 2.
But actually, you picked the right choice.
You picked the right choice. The guy was like talking about fixing up the car and stuff, and he seems kind of like a slimy car dealer kind of ish dude. And number 2 is, well, if there's going to be trouble fixing it, there are always other stores.
Yeah,
so you're
if
pressuring
you can't
him.
fix it, then I'll just go elsewhere.
Yeah, so that's good.
あれこれ言わないで修理できるかどうかはっきり言え。できないなら他の店に行く。もう二度と来ない。
わかりました。今すぐ手配しますよ。そんなこと言わずにな。
And he was like, okay. If you're gonna be that blunt, yeah, I'll fix it ASAP kind of thing. So you're being tough on the guy.
Throwing salt at a jerk.
それは会社のお金を盗むことと同じです。悪いことすると夜眠れないんで。
この近くで運転手に家を借りてもらえる？
僕のために家を借りてくれるんですか？僕一人なんでどこでもいいです。オフィスの空いてる場所でもどこでも寝られます。
家賃は会社が出す。
いえ、そういう問題じゃなくて、そんなによく
And your boss is like, so that you can work more efficiently, we'll get a room ready for you close to the office. Man, I can't tell if this guy has really good luck or really bad luck. So it says, is the single mom the CEO? No, unfortunately, the single mom does work at this company, but the CEO is the one with the semi-short haircut.
Yeah.
CEO, well, the single mother, after that scene has only kind of appeared a little bit, huh?
Yeah. Well, I assume she's gonna come out after this.
Hmm.
Yeah.
ありがとう。あのさ。
Is it your turn?
Oh, no, it's your turn. So since you're getting a new room close to the office, the choices are, one is, hey, you know, I'd like to make, I was going to make a bed.
You
And-
want to make a bed together? Like, hey, you want to clean? Well, this one sounds kind of suggestive, and one sounds sexist. So I'll just go with the suggestive.
That is almost like sexual harassment right there. Hey, you want to go make a bed together?
Yeah. Other than, hey, you want to clean? Sounds like you're like being misogynistic with that one. So
Mhm.
I'll be provocative instead.
ベッド作りたいんだけど。
椅子なら会議室にたくさんあるよ。一つや二つかけても誰も気づかないと思うよ。
わかった、ありがとう。内緒だよ。
Like, the hell is this guy doing with chairs?
Okay, so making a bed meant that making a simple bed inside the
水を運ぶこともできないの？
inside the office using chairs?
わかった、ありがとう。まさか僕もスーツを着る日が来るなんて。誰？
私よ。
僕がここにいるってどうして知ってるの？
ボスと一緒に帰ってきた日からずっと気にしてるんだ。入 入社プレゼントをあげたいけど、いいタイミングが見つからない。
さ。
So single mother is like, she noticed that you were hired by the CEO and wanted to give you a welcome present for working in the company. Apparently a couple of days have gone by.
あなたのためにわざわざ買ったのよ。いらないなら返して。
いやいや、いるよ。
So it would be my turn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the present was a necktie because you have to wear a suit at that company apparently. So she gave you a necktie to match your suit. And you were like, "What? A necktie?" And she's like, "Is this from your former husband?" You were being kind of an asshole right there. And she's like, "No, I bought it. I wouldn't give you something my ex was wearing. I bought it for you." And she's like, "If you don't need it, you can give it back to me." Number one is, well, anything you give me, I'm happy with. And number two is, well, you already gave it to me. It's impossible to give it back. Well, I guess number one then. Just be happy that someone gave you a damn present.
Yeah.
ゆうせいさんがくれるなら何でももらう。
何をするつもりよ。仕事が終わってからやりなさいよ。
そう、会社の中だからな。ノックはやめて。中に住んでるのがバレると困る。
ネクタイの型が崩れたわ。つけてあげるからじっとしてて。服と靴はどこで手に入れたの？
ああ、プレゼントでもらったんだ。
他の人からもプレゼントもらったんだ。
So she was happy about you being happy about the present, but she was jealous and upset about you getting a suit as a present from someone else. But like, the CEO was like, "Well, you have to wear a suit here, so that's just like given to you from the company." So working at that company doesn't make much sense that she's upset about that, but whatever, I guess. Okay, so it's your turn, Saliev. Between choice number 1 and choice number 2.
Currently, the boss is arguing with another CEO in her office. And it's what will you do?
And Saliev says 1 again.
Oh. 1 is go in full throttle.
I guess that's a good choice.
俺の話聞いてんのかって聞いてる。
大の男が女性に向かってなんだ。手を離せ。
おい、お前誰だ。何様のつもりだ。どの部門だ。
契約更新できなかったとか些細なことだろう。
はあ。とかってどうすればいいか言ってみろよ。
得意先が急に契約の更新をやめるのは2つの理由しかない。1つはより良い条件の会社が見つかった。2つは取引先で人事異動があった。原因を調べてそれに応じて対処法を考える。大声出しても何も解決しない。
あのさ、会社の経営についてお前にあれこれ言われる筋合いはねえんだよ。お前どこのドイツだよ。
僕は商社長に雇われたプライベートボディーガードだ。会社経営は僕には関係ないが雇い主に手を出したら遠慮しないぞ。
コイさん、なかなかやるわね。私の運転手じゃもったいない。
そんなことないよ。
口達者ね。でも彼は一応管理層の人だから、これからはもっと慎重にしてね。
急に優しくされると。
You lied and said you were hired by her to be a bodyguard and scared the guy away.
そんな経歴を持っているとは。
They scared the coward
た
away.
だ借金を抱えてるだけ。他のことを考える余裕はない。
じゃあマーケティング部に移動させようか。
それはありがたいけど、車を直すのが先だ。僕の話は終わり。あなたのこと聞いても。
And she was impressed how you lied your way through the situation. So, and you talked to the CEO of how you have a lot of debt, and she was like, "Well, You seem to be good with communication. Maybe we can move you to the marketing division. It's a waste for you to just be a driver. And you're like, well, first thing first, let me fix the car.
戻りたいか。それなら僕に任せてよ。
ここで何するつもり？
今会社には誰もいない。二人でゲームしよう。乗って。面白いことするよ。
I kind of like how the oh, well, you're gonna have to choose then, Jenny, since it's a timed one.
Pull fast.
小井さん、ちょっと早すぎるってば。
はいはい。これでどうですか？
これぐらいでいいわ。
You're working after hours and having fun with the CEO in the office with no one else.
気をつけて、曲がり角。
You either drift or stop.
Break.
大丈夫？
あなた、わざとでしょ。
違うよ。本当にわざとじゃない。
この
本当にわざとじゃないって。
バカにしてるの？
違う。
こら、暗い。
わざとじゃないって。
一緒に遊んであげるわ。
本当にわざとじゃないって
翔社長お疲れ様です。何も見てません。
Security dude is, oh my god, is the random guy that the CEO hired out of nowhere actually her lover?
Oh shit! I saw something I shouldn't have seen.
もっと面白いことがあるの？
So, whose turn would it be right now?
Well, I was doing those ones since those were timed ones, so you can.
My turn?
Yeah.
Okay, so you either, it says burn calories, that's the second one, or have some nighttime fun. Both sound very suggestive. Why don't we burn some calories? Doesn't sound like the right thing to say to a woman in the middle of the night. I guess the first one, you can have some fun.
Yeah, it's like let's get physical.
I'm not sure if that means that, but we can see.
あなたは一日中会社にいて外で遊んだりしないから。
たまにショッピングに行くけど、面白いとは程遠いわ。
よし。もっと面白いところに連れて行く。
Yeah, they're Doraemon dolls there. Oh, she picked one up.
Huh. I wonder if you have to get permission for even like a short thing like that.
I don't know.
You're not really monetizing off of it though, so I guess maybe.
Something in a store.
はい、あなたの負け。飲んで飲んで。ポン。また負けた。
私の負け。
さあ、飲んで飲んで。じゃんけんポン。あ、じゃあ今度は僕の負けだ。飲むか。じゃんけんポン。はい、僕の勝ち。飲んで。
What the hell are they drinking?
Some kind of alcohol, I would think. Since
It's not fizzy enough to be beer. I wouldn't imagine you'd be drinking whiskey unless like that.
Well, it's probably the Chinese distilled shoko shu alcohol.
Shokoshu is a fermented alcohol,
Yeah.
not a distilled one. The distilled one generally is the baiju. Sally says, is that one of those dancing cacti? It did look like that.
Looks
huh?
like it, yeah.
They had that. Those were really popular a little bit in Japan too, like
In the 80s, yeah.
late 80s, early 90s. I guess they have that everywhere too. If you thought that, Sally, I guess they had that in Spain too. Then, huh?
I guess they were just popular everywhere.
I
kind
guess.
of. One of those strange phenomena that just people everywhere were just entertained by dancing cactuses. There are also those like dancing sunflowers, huh?
That's why I had a red parrot that repeated stuff. Oh yeah, they had those in Japan too.
Yeah. Yeah, those were popular too.
That was really popular for a while, huh?
Yeah.
They are strangely amusing. So it says, I loved it. Yeah, they are pretty fun to have. Every once in a while, like, it will pick up something from, like, the other room.
Yeah.
It's like, why the hell did it hear that?
No, one of the funniest things that there ever was like, when we had one of those things, like, Scatman John was on the radio, and I just put it close to it. It was like that was hilarious.
That was kind of funny coming from the parrot.
See, having the parrot repeat that. Yeah, that was hilarious.
I imagine that if they made something like that right now for kids, you'd have to install an application on your phone to activate it, kind of thing. And it's like secretly connected to a whole bunch of AI shit, and it's actually listening to everything you say and sending that as metadata toward like to like OpenAI or like Meta.
It's like the shit that the Amazon Alexa does. That it eternally records every conversation you have.
Apparently, yeah.
There's that really disturbing thing that once in a while it like gets bugged and it will start like replaying your entire conversations you had the other day or like that and like scare people.
Yeah. So it says, "Are you sleeping with the CEO?" It seems like it. You're a little too close. Okay, so you drove your CEO back to her house, and the confrontational large shareholder, was at the house and scolding her, saying that she's being unprofessional, having your driver / bodyguard come into her house in the middle of the night, and that is this the kind of the way you want to go about as being a responsible CEO for the company, and so that's where it is right now. So Salia, between number 1, number 2, and number 3, which would you choose? Was this like dude stalking her?
Possibly.
That's kind of creepy. Says, I mean, the shareholder, he just kind of pops out from the bushes outside and steps in, huh? I mean, that's even more problematic than having the driver escort her into the house.
It's like a shareholder that thinks that he's got a piece of the CEO or something.
Is he like creepy guy that's like, man, the CEO is hot, I need to buy stocks for that company? So he says, the shareholder, yeah, I wanted to say, what the fuck is the shareholder doing in her house in the first place? Yeah, exactly. I was like, what? That's pretty creepy. Sally says one, I feel like doing one today. Okay, so let's see. We'll tell you what one is. One is, I can't stand this anymore. Number two is,
I got posse, or like I know people kind of thing.
And number three is you're saying that you're being taken care of by her kind of thing. So one is you're saying, I can't stand this anymore. It'll be interesting to see. That seems the most
one was
violence. Yes. Getting violent with the shareholder.
恋さん、私疲れたから一人で頭を冷やしたい。
あいつの言葉信じるの？
もう寝るから。
Boss sends you message saying, thanks for today. The short mail responses, I would say, wouldn't count within the choosing the story element, so you can go ahead and go do whatever you want. So it says, oh, she is pissed? Actually, she was thankful for you to standing up for her in front of the possessive, really, really creepy shareholder. Oh, and she said, well, she needs to go on a business trip from tomorrow. While I'm gone, get used to, go over the marketing division and get used to being there. So basically she gave you a raise.
Seems
you
like
are now in the marketing division. I kind of like how the person who is doing the voice acting in Japan for this guy, he's absolutely trying to sound stupid.
Yeah.
I kind of like that.
マーケティングに移動されたじゃない。また運転手？
業績が芳しくないから。
倉庫にはもう住まないの？
あ、ボスが家を借りてくれたんだ。
ボスが直々に？
もっと効率よく送迎するためだよ。
いい待遇ね。新しい家か。見てみたいな。
そういえばさっきワーさんがあなたに用事があるって言ってたよ。
そうなの？
So single mother was like,
なんでチームで来るの？
チーミング？何のこと？
いや、なんでも。僕に用事？
引っ越したのに私を新しい家に招待しないの？
やっぱりチームだよ。
何をつぶやいてるの？
落ち着いたら絶対招待するから。でも今はこの車を洗わないと。
so a single mother was like, I thought you were the driver. You're in the marketing division, and you're like, yeah, I'm in the marketing division, but I still am the driver too. And you're like, I thought you were living in the company, and you explained to her that your boss got an apartment for you close to the company so that you can drive her between the company more seamlessly to save time. And single mother was like, man, you're getting some pretty special treatment. It's like, New house is pretty awesome. I'd like to see your new house too. And your former roommate also came by and said that I heard you have a new apartment. I'd love to visit sometime, kind of thing.
落ち着いて、僕が出るから。翔さん。
恋。もう決めたの？
決めたって何を？
いろいろ考えたんだ。自分にとって必要なものがやっと分かったの。恋、君だよ。君が新しい人生をもたらしてくれた。仕事に追われる人生ではない、本当の人生というものを見せてくれた。
言ってくれれば迎えに行ったのに。
君と一緒に過ごした日々、私は今までにない幸せを感じたよ。それに比べて会社やらお金やらはどうでもよくなった。恋、好きだよ。
少社長
Big
So
trouble.
when you happen to be showing your other acquaintances your new apartment, CEO boss comes in after her business travel and comes barging into your house and say that she's hot for you. And she's like, I'm so tired of all business and not enjoying my life anymore, and you taught me that I should enjoy my life more, and basically like says that she has a crush on you right in front of her coworkers, well in front of the people that she's hired. So he says, holy fuck, that business travel was quick. It sure was.
No, it seemed quick, but it was actually like a month.
Man, she really did get you a good apartment.
Yeah.
That must be pretty expensive. Like, the flooring is all marble and shit.
Whose turn was it?
I think it's your turn.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah, Saliev chose the violence, so
Yeah.
yeah, I think it's your turn.
see, the stupid answer of pretend you were having a meeting. Like, oh, they're here because we're having a meeting right now, and like the
And
other ones
then
tell the truth.
Tell
and,
the
like,
truth.
well, they came to see the place.
Well, I don't see why you should lie about the situation. That seems really weird.
Well, maybe thinking that since she has the hots for you, that she might fire them for coming over here.
Well, in that case,
Like-
still you should be truthful about that.
Yeah.
Though.
まあ、事の経緯はもうはっきりしたし、みんな知り合いだろうし、紹介しなくても大丈夫だよね。
もう遅いから二人を見送ってあげて。
そうね。でも心配しないで。恋さん、どうせお邪魔するなら私のところに来て。
恋さん、USA さんのうちが不便であれば私のところに来てもいいよ。
僕。
CEO for kind of saying that she has the hots for you didn't really go up that much, huh?
Strangely,
Strange.
yeah. I interacted with her the most.
Well-
It looks like I'll need to redo it to reach the overall level that's high enough to go to
Really?
the next chapter.
Okay, well, I guess, well, we have been streaming for an hour and 20 minutes now. I guess it might be good timing to stop for right now, and next week you can go back and bring the gauges up for the different characters
Yeah,
to try
to unlock the next chapter, or
bring
I
the
don't know, so
overall
much stuff.
trust level.
Yeah, so much stuff happened. The next one might be the final chapter.
Yeah, I probably.
Well, if it's a final chapter, then it might be fun to go through it like twice to see different patterns.
I actually kind of enjoyed that chapter. So it says, it's weird you can't just commit to one girl. Yeah, that is kind of weird, huh?
Well, I guess by not committing, all this like goofy drama happens.
Yeah, I did enjoy this chapter more than the other chapters. It's starting to grow on me. It's kind of like, I guess it's like one of those, bad soap operas that's kind of fun to watch because it's quirky and poorly written and has weird characters and weird drama in it.
No, it's like all those 80s success story dramas, like the Michael J. Fox Secret to My Success one, where you're just this loser kid and then like this CEO likes you and you like make it up the ranks and stuff like that.
And then you'd eventually learn the meaning of life, kind of.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess by the next stream, it's probably going to be the last one for this one.
Probably. Yeah. I would think the next chapter is probably the last.
So I guess you can work on getting the gauge back before the beginning of the next stream.
So it should be able to reach someone's ending
probably
next week, I guess.
Probably the number 2 is probably out of the picture right now.
Yeah. Really lowered the artist there.
Yeah.
So I guess the conclusion or climax will be next week.
I guess.
I think so. So thank you, Salia, for coming and seeing the rom-com happenings in this
and generally choosing violence.
Yeah. And succeeding in choosing violence.
So he says, my pleasure as always.
And hope you have a good week and hope to see you again.
Again, thanks, Salia, for coming by. Always fun to chat and hang out. Also, thanks, Mibo, if you're still there. So I'll be closing the stream in Japanese then. Hope you have a great day and a great week and a great weekend. So I says, take care, you too. See you next week. See you. Have a great week. ということでね、今週はここまでということで、だいぶ波乱万丈なね、そう、チャプターだったね。多分来週あたり最終層あたりに入るのかな。なんのかな、意外と長いのかな。
ぽい感じだよね。
ぽそうだけどね。ということでね、今週はここまでっていうことで、過去のこの配信の主、ジェニー過去の配信興味がある人はね、YouTube に載せてありますので、アーカイブとして YouTube の検索バーをクリックして zGennyy で検索しますと一発で出てきますので、ジェニー氏のね、チャンネルの読者登録通知オンにしてくださると我々喜びます。Twitch の方では毎週金曜0時あたりに配信してますのでね、誰でもウェルカムなので遊びに来てください。いつでもウェルカムです。ということで、また会うその日まで良い1週間を、良い日々をお過ごしください。またのご視聴。では、See you!
バイバイ。